Good morning. Today is Friday, the 24th of January, 2025, and the time now is 10:41 a.m. in the morning. My name is the Bull of Lewisham, and I'm a prize fighter, boxer, pugilist. This is a message to Mr. Saul Canelo Alvarez Barrigan, the Mexican super middleweight champion. I'm going to bring him up on my Chromebook. Here we go. Give me a little while. He's super middleweight champion, super middleweight. I ain't scared of you, mate. I saw your video last night. You're wearing your green tracksuit. I'm talking about I ain't scared of you in the boxing ring. Yeah, I know you're very dominant. You're very dominant. You've got a good strategy. Your strategy is you work your body like an ox to its fucking peak, maximum peak. I see what you did. You work it to your maximum peak, and you maintain that high optimum level. You invest in your training, so you invest in your equipment. You know you've got the best kind of philosophy to your training. You know you've got advice from all those Afro-Americans in the United States of America. Because you know technically you're American Mexican, if I can respectfully say that. So you're like brothers in arms, isn't it? Like you're brethren, you're like friends. So they're telling you, oh, this and that and that, Canelo, this and that and that. When you fight the Bull of Lewisham, do this, do that. He doesn't know this, that. Because we believe here in the UK, the United Kingdom, that you guys in America, you have that tradition of fighting, like in the ring. You know, you think of like Tommy Burns, who was Canadian, by the way, Noah Brusso, and then Stanley Ketchel, Fireman Jim Flynn, and all the tradition, you know, Philadelphia, Jack O'Brien, you know, all that shit. The thing is now, all of that is irrelevant. I don't care what they're saying to you, what advice they're giving to you, because it's no Jimmy, it's no Biggie. You understand? Advice is advice. And what they know, they don't know to know. Because 2 plus 2 is 4. And 4 plus 4 is what? 8. And I ate my dinner last night. And let me tell you this. Now, I had chips, by the way, from a local chip shop. But let me tell you this. Keep training. Train harder. Push you to your maximum. Train harder now. Try to incorporate Joe Bugner, Henry Cooper, all of that. I'm going to give you the best of Henry Cooper. You got Mike Tyson on board already. No, Iron Mike, the legend. He's probably been in your camp already. Like maybe like 15 years ago, he came down to Mexico or to where you were in America, Los Angeles, LA. He gave you some advice. Keep that advice in your mind from Iron Mike. You know, Iron Mike, you know, apart from the loss to Bugler Douglas and all that others, apart from the few losses he's had, he's a winner. He's never lost. What I'm saying, he's lost. He lost to James Buster Douglas and all that shit. But apart from that, if you put that to one side, he's a winner. So take all that advice and take the advice from Floyd Mayweather, because you know Floyd Mayweather is the best ever. You know, forget about Jack Brown and the James Jem Mason. Forget about John L. Sullivan and all that shit. He's the best ever. So you take that advice on board, because that advice is going to stand you in good stead. So that mental thinking, that mentality you're going to have, is going to, because you know you're Mexican and I'm British, I'm black British. So it's no biggie, because you know England, we've got the Commonwealth as well. What am I trying to say? We're rich, we're hood rich. We've got England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, the world. And we've got the Commonwealth, Jamaica, so we've got pure country. I can't even run the list now. Like maybe 20 other countries that we're controlling. I'm talking about government-wise, like sovereignty. I mean, our country. Your country, Mexico, is a big country, but In England, we don't really travel to Mexico. We love Mexico. All them like the white girls, like the white women, they all eat all Mexican food. We've got a Mexican restaurant down in Richmond called Tortilla, and I've seen pure white women in there. They're eating up the rice and all that shit. They got all rice in their teeth, caught in their teeth now with the red pepper in it. I said, rah, look at the red pepper in their teeth. She said, yeah, it's red like Mexican flag. I said, rah, she's cracking joke. So all of that now, I said, rah, just teeth. So what I'm saying is, Mexico is a big country. You're right. You're like American, United States. So you've got California, Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Nebraska, all that shit on top of your backing you up. That's good. Keep that strong. And what I'm saying to you, this is like boxing, fighting. Yeah, I know you're a nice guy. I'm a nice guy too. I'm a fighter.